I'm on a whole nother level. Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. Girl, I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any ever. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going over SWA Quantum and how it can improve your PC's performance, making it more stable and run smoother without issues like lag, stutters, FPS drops, or high ping. This utility covers everything: hardware, Wi-Fi, and software. Let's get started. We're going to begin with the hardware section of SWA Quantum. Top row: disable power throttling for background tasks. Keeps background apps running at full speed. Useful if you're playing music, downloading updates, or multitasking. Disable USB selective suspend. Prevents Windows from turning off USB ports. Fixes issues like your mouse or keyboard randomly disconnecting. Force processor boost mode. Forces your CPU to stay in high-performance mode. Great for gaming or editing, but may increase heat. Second row: disable dynamic. Ticking for CPU stability. Turns off a feature that can cause tiny stutters. Helps games and programs run smoother. Force disable Intel Turbo. Stops Intel CPUs from auto-boosting. Only use this if your system is overheating or crashing. Disable Intel SpeedStep/AMD Cool and Quiet. Prevents the CPU from slowing down when idle. Keeps performance consistent. Third row: set cooling policy to active. Makes fans spin up sooner to keep the CPU cool. Ideal for gaming or heavy workloads. Disable power throttling. Turns off CPU slowdowns meant to save power. Keeps your system running at full speed. Run trim on SSDs. Cleans up junk data from SSDs. Boosts speed and extends lifespan. Fourth row: disable defrag on SSDs. Stops unnecessary defragmenting on SSDs, which can cause wear. Enable NTFS performance. Tweaks how files are handled to make drives faster. Safe and helpful for most users. Disable paging executive. Keeps system files in RAM instead of paging to the drive. Speeds up the system if you have 8 GB plus RAM. Fifth row: set preferred GPU to high. Forces your PC to use the better GPU, not the weak integrated one. Great for gaming and rendering. Disable wake from USB. Stops USB devices from waking the PC. Helps prevent unwanted wake-ups. Force display refresh. Forces your monitor to use its highest refresh rate, like 144 Hz or 240 Hz, for smoother visuals. Sixth row: enable write. Caching on all drives. Speeds up file writing by caching in memory. Just avoid sudden shutdowns to prevent data loss. Set CPU minimum and maximum state to 100%. Locks your processor to full speed for maximum performance. Uses more power. Disable CPU parking. Keeps all CPU cores active. Great for games and multitasking. Bottom row: disable auto brightness. Stops the screen from changing brightness by itself. Keeps your preferred level locked in. Use legacy context menus. Brings back the faster classic Windows 10 right-click menu. Speed up USB transfer. Sets USB ports to performance mode. Makes file transfers faster. Just remember to eject drives before unplugging. Now let's move on to the software section. This part focuses on optimizing how Windows runs behind the scenes to boost speed, reduce lag, and free up resources. Top row: disable Windows startup delay. Speeds up boot time by removing the built-in delay before apps start. Disable Windows telemetry. Stops Windows from sending data to Microsoft, reducing background usage and improving privacy. Disable lock screen. Removes the lock screen so your PC goes straight to the login screen on boot. Second row: enable SWA performance power plan. Activates a custom power plan built for max speed, better FPS, and smoother performance. Disable Cortana. Turns off Microsoft's voice assistant to save RAM and CPU usage. Disable NTFS logging. Disables extra logging for NTFS drives to improve performance. Recommended for advanced users only. Third row: disable sysmain. Stops Windows from preloading apps in the background. This is useful for older PCs or systems with HDDs. Disable sticky keys. Turns off the pop-up when pressing Shift or Ctrl too many times. Disable hibernation. Disables the hibernate feature to save disk space and reduce wake-up lag. Fourth row. Set best performance visual effects. Disables animations and effects to make Windows feel snappier and more responsive. Disable paging executive. Keeps important files in RAM instead of moving them to disk. Speeds things up if you have 8 GB plus of RAM. Increase system responsiveness. Tweaks system settings to improve how quickly Windows responds to input, especially helpful in gaming. Fifth row. Prioritize foreground apps. Gives more power to the program you're actively using, great for gaming and multitasking. Clear standby memory, frees up RAM being held for no reason, can help when your system starts to slow down. Set processor scheduling to programs, focuses your CPU on active programs instead of background tasks. Sixth row. Enable write, caching on drives, speeds up file operations by caching them in memory. Just don't shut down suddenly. Disable disk defragmenter on SSD. Stops defrag on SSDs, which don't need it, to avoid unnecessary wear. Disable paging executive, again, same as above, ensures system files stay in memory. Bottom row. Enable classic start menu. Switches your start menu to a faster, older layout like Windows 7 or 10. Disable shake to minimize. Prevents Windows from minimizing when you shake them. Stops accidental hiding during multitasking. Disable error reporting. Turns off crash reports sent to Microsoft. Helps reduce background processes and system clutter. Before we get into the final section, just a quick reminder. Most of the tweaks included in SWA Quantum can't be found anywhere else. Unlike other so-called tweakers, who often share false information and ineffective tweaks, ours are tested, safe, and actually make a difference in your system's performance. Now let's dive into the Wi-Fi section, built to reduce lag, lower ping, and boost internet stability. Top row, disable network throttling index. Removes a hidden Windows limit that can slow your internet during gaming or streaming. Set Wi-Fi network as metered. Tells Windows your connection is limited, so it uses less data and pauses updates. Flush DNS cache, clears saved website info, can help fix connection errors and speed up browsing. Second row, reset network stack, TCP, IP plus WinSock. Fully resets your network settings to fix lag, disconnections, or no internet issues. Disable power saving on Wi-Fi adapter. Keeps Wi-Fi at full power to avoid random drops or slowdowns. Disable TCP auto-tuning. Stops Windows from adjusting network settings on its own. Helps lower latency. Third row. Enable QoS packet scheduler. Helps Windows manage internet traffic better, giving priority to games or video apps. Clear ARP cache. Refreshes local device connections to fix weird local network issues. Limit Windows Update bandwidth, optional. Stops updates from using too much of your internet speed. Fourth row, disable background apps, reduce network usage. Stops apps from using internet behind the scenes. Frees up bandwidth. Disable delivery optimization. Prevents your PC from sharing update files with others online. Saves bandwidth. Disable IPv6 if unused. Turns off a newer internet protocol. Reduces lag if your network doesn't use it. Fifth row, disable large. Send offload, LSO. Disables a feature that can add latency. Improves ping and network stability. Disable receive segment coalescing, RSC. Stops combining small data packets, which can reduce delay in online games. Enable RSS, receive side scaling. Lets your PC use multiple CPU cores to handle network traffic. Boosts speed on fast networks. Sixth row, disable NetBIOS over TCP IP. Turns off an outdated protocol for better speed and security. Disable LMHOSTS lookup. Prevents Windows from searching for old-style network names. Speeds up connections. Increase DHCP lease time on router. Makes your IP stay active longer, reducing disconnects and improving Wi-Fi stability. Bottom row, disable COS reserved bandwidth limit. Unlocks your full internet speed by removing Windows default 20% bandwidth cap. Force COS reserved bandwidth to 0%. Similar to above, ensures you get 100% of your available bandwidth. Enable TCP fast open, optional. Speeds up website and game connections by reducing load times. Optional, but can help with responsiveness. And that wraps it up for today's video. Now, why should you trust SWA tweaks over the rest? Simple. We deliver real results. Unlike others pushing recycled or unsafe tweaks, everything we offer is tested, legit, and used by over 8,000 happy customers. Our Discord community has 24,000 plus members, with more than 8,000 positive reviews backing what we do. We don't rely on hype or fake promises. We're here for the long run, with 24/7 customer support, fast replies, and one-on-one help if you ever need assistance setting things up or getting the most out of your PC. This isn't just about tweaks. It's a real investment in your system's performance and in a community that actually cares. Thanks for watching. And if you're ready to experience the full power of SWA Quantum, you know where to find us.